Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and we apologize for being off the video. We've not made any video in the last 1 week plus. Yeah, because of the flu that I had, I couldn't speak well. I'm recovering from it. You can still perceive and hear it from my voice. But that notwithstanding, we're giving you a video today. We're making a video today. The fight between David Benavidez and David Morrell for the interim and regular titles in WBC and WBA respectively. Well, we'll call this video the last stand, because a lot of been said, a lot of people have said so many things. There are so many opinions coming from all and sundry about the result or how this fight is going to pan out. But we don't know. We're going to put our beat in it. We think this fight is a very good matchup. Probably we felt that it would have come up for a more world-class title, not an interim title. But it doesn't mind, because whoever wins this fight will be fighting for the undisputed title against Benavidez and Bivol. Having said this, I have to be honest with you. It's not good. It's a 50-50 fight, even though Morrell has a little experience in the professional rank, but he's made that up from his extensive amateur fights in the Cuban boxing factory, as we call it here. And it is important to note that this fight is not going to be an easy fight. That's why I say it's a 50-50 fight, to be honest with you. But the questions we're asking here, because this fight, there are so many questions to ask. The questions, and then the answers will be where we'll tell you what will come out in the fight, or how the fight will turn out. The questions we're asking first: will the pressure and power from Benavidez be a factor in this fight? We will see, because at the end of the day, we've seen Benavidez fight a couple of times. We know the Cuban has got much experience in amateur fights, but Benavidez learned his own around the ring. They're sparing people. At 13 and 15, he was already sparing champions and all stuff. So, he learned on the road, and in the gym, and we will see what will happen at the end of the fight. But the question we'll first ask is, will the power and pressure from Benavidez be a factor? And number two, will the experience of Benavidez be an advantage or a disadvantage? And then number three, will the power of Morrell be a factor in this fight? Because Morrell has got power on his left hand, power on the right hand. Will he be a factor, or will he use it against Benavidez? We'll see. And will the accuracy and the precision of punches be a problem to both boxers in this fight? Because both boxers have got accuracy, they're accurate in their fights, and they've got power and venom in their punches as well. Fighting on the top level be a factor for an issue for Morrell, because he's just had 11 fights, 9 knockouts and 2 on points. We saw his last fight in the light heavyweight division, when he won the interim title against Kalajdzic, and we know what happened in the fight. At the point, he got frustrated, and because he couldn't knock his man out. This is way up in the weight. Both of them were called weightless bullies when they were in the super middleweight division. But let's see what happens in their real weight, because we believe that the light heavyweight is their real weight, both boxers. And we'll see what happens, and we'll see who's got a glass jaw, or who can take punches small. All those things we will see on the 1st of February. Then another question we're asking again is, can Morrell withstand the power and pressure of Benavidez? Because we know Benavidez is a combination fighter, pressure fighter, no doubt about that. He comes in and he's going to push you back. Will Morrell allow that? That is the question. We will see in the fight proper on the 1st of February. Can Benavidez withstand the power and precision of forces of Morrell? That's another question altogether, because as we said here, both boxers are undefeated. Both boxers have got venom in their punches. They've got speed in their work rate. And their work rate is, they like fighting on the front foot. In this fight, who is going to push the other person back? Because whoever takes advantage of being on the front foot and fighting on the front foot wins this fight proper. I have to be honest with you. Because for you to win another person, you have to take his soul away. By taking his, by pushing him on the back foot, which he's not used to, or which is not, doesn't come to him naturally, he's not used to that, will affect his chances of winning and his boxing ability. Let us see what will happen in this fight. But the questions now we're going to answer in no particular order in a bit. You see, the combination of David Benavidez is relentless attack on the body, and we think he has to invest on the body, especially in the first half of the fight, to take push Morrell back on the back foot for him to have a chance. The power and the combinations and the unrelated nature of his punches, and then having said that about David Benavidez, we'll also say the same of Morrell. But it always depends on the kind of opponent you have before you. From all indications, that is why we're going the side of Benavidez in this fight. All indications, Benavidez has fought more people with more experience, more title fights. Had more. I think the occasion will also be a problem for Morrell. I do not know, but let us see what will happen. Having said that, I will also be honest with you. It's not going to be an easy fight for the Benavidez, and we believe something will have to give. We believe that the experience of Benavidez will come to fore in this fight, and we believe Morrell is not an easy crack. He's not an easy person to fight. He's not a pullover. He's not somebody you come and take away from. We've seen his fights. He's undefeated. He's fought. He's won titles in the super middleweight division. He's also won titles again in his first fight in the light heavyweight division. Let us see what will happen in this fight. It's a great fight, and we're looking forward to it. It's a great matchup. We'll need matchups like this always. As we said, the experience of Benavidez is going to be an advantage because, just like we said before, Benavidez has been around, fought so many people. We saw him the other day dismantle Demetrius Andrade. He's fought Plant. But those fights were in the super middleweight division. When he fought Vosik, we saw what happened towards the end of the fight. It looks a little bit fatigued, but he continued fighting and won the fight clearly on unanimous decision. But he's come out to say that he's had an injury before the fight. He didn't want to call the fight off. Well, so many boxers say that. We don't know which one is which. But we'll see on the day when he fights Morrell. Excuse me. However, Morrell is another kettle of fish altogether. He's a fighter who's got confidence at the moment. We saw his last fight against Kalajedic in the light heavyweight division. We saw what happened. The question in my mind, and it might be in other people's mind, I don't know, is whether he can take a punch. We've never seen him being rocked and pushed back and with a relentless attack on him, because that is what David Benavidez brings to the fore. He comes to the fight with that pressure and that power, and most importantly, the combination he comes with. He's going to come from down, upstairs, down again. He's going to push you around. Whether Morrell is going to allow that to happen will be another question altogether. But that is the main aspect of the fight that will, that is the main aspect of the fight and most important and part of the fight, because Morrell, if he withstands the power of the Benavidez, if we withstand as well the power in his punches and the pressure he comes on with and turns the pressure around and pushes Benavidez back. Both boxers can fight on the back foot, but they're not too comfortable fighting in that back foot, to be honest with you. So whoever is going to take the front foot and put the other back, will win this fight. If Morrell can withstand the power of Benavidez and the pressure of Benavidez, he has a chance of winning. But I don't see him winning in this fight. As I'm looking at the fight, I think Benavidez will be more experienced than him. He's fought more people. But you never know in boxing. It's all about styles. We say styles make fight. And we also say that a punch can change the whole dynamics of the fight. So we're looking at this fight. We're calling it a very close fight. It's going to be by decision. It's going to be by decision at the end of the day. And I believe Benavidez will get the nod. Having said that, I will say that our time is up. Do have a nice day, and please do subscribe to the channel to make the channel grow. Thank you, and have a lovely day. Bye.